行ってきますギャラクシー君に恋するエンドレスリーそして見せてねトンネルのファンタジー Fly into the moon unlock moon unlock heart attack heart attack moon unlock
Oh boy. Well, I haven't been here in a while. This is weird. I haven't done YouTube in like over 2 years, which is insane, first of all. Anyway, hello. My name is Ben. I am also known as Wings of Freedom Cosplay. I am a cosplayer for 4 years, which is weird. I don't know how I'm here, by the way. I'm here. I'm a nerd. I haven't been here in a while. So a lot has happened in the time This is one of those things. This is Oreo, by the way. This is my dog. I have 2 dogs now. The other one is somewhere in the world. I have no idea where. I can't believe I got from this one. It's like so weird to me. But in this video, I would love to talk to you guys about what I've been through in my cosplay career. Let me talk. Thank you. I want to talk about some cosplay experiences, some con experiences, and some things that people have said to me while I've been in cosplay. I want to do a huge sit-down video and talk to you guys, so I'm so excited to be back. I can't believe I've been gone for so long. So let's get started. Okay, so I started cosplay in 2021, and 2021 was a very tough year for me, mental health wise and anxiety, depression wise. Everything was going really downhill for me, and cosplay was one of the things that would make me smile, and my parents knew that. They saw that ever since I started watching anime and cosplaying. My smile came back, so it was one of those things that would bring a smile to my face and would help me relax. So the following year we decided to make me have a break from school. I was going to high school at the time, so I was like, I'm going to take a break from school and do what I love, which is cosplaying. So this was early 2022, and it was, at the time, I had just finished The Promised Neverland, which, if you guys know my Instagram, you know The Promised Neverland is one of the things that I've cosplayed so much. And Emma is the character that I cosplay most because she is my girl and she is so cute and I love her to death. So my mom knows how much I love The Promised Neverland, how much I love Emma. So it was one of those days. My mom's friend had invited us over for breakfast. We had a very fun time in breakfast. We were laughing our asses off about stupid things because my mom's friend is the funniest person alive, so she was cracking jokes the whole time. It was really funny. And then suddenly she gets up and I'm like, okay, she went to do something, I have no idea. And she comes back with this huge ass bag and it looked bulky, so I was like, okay, weird. Oh, and I forgot to mention, she had asked me to bring some of my cosplays with me. So I was already suspicious from the start. I was like, what is she gonna make me do? Is she gonna make me go outside and cosplay? What am I gonna do? I had been talking about wanting to go to a convention for so long. At that point, I was I think my mom was so sick of me talking about conventions. So I think she got together with her and was like, let's just take her to one so she would stop nagging me about it. So she just comes back with this huge ass bag. Well, I didn't know what it was. So she hands it to me and I'm like, okay, this is a gift. Speaking of how suspicious you have been, okay, I'm gonna open it. So I opened the bag and it's 3 huge boxes. Well, not huge, like small boxes. And it had like this beautiful like flower pattern. You know, it looked fancy to me. And I was like, okay, this is weird. What is she gonna make me do? Like, and I had watched it with her actually. I had watched it with my mom. And I watched an episode with her that day. So I was like, she knew what it was. So I opened the first box, and inside was an Emma wig. Emma from Promise Neverland. So I was so excited at that point because the cosplay she had asked me for was my Emma cosplay. Okay, so it was my Promise Neverland cosplay. I used it for all the characters except for the boys who I wore white pants with. For Emma and the girls, I used a white skirt and a white button-up, which is what she told me to bring. My mom was already wearing white, and I was like, okay, my mom always wears white, so it's not that, like, it's not weird to me. And she's like, okay, you saw that there's an Emma wig. Which other 2 characters are missing to complete this? I was like, Norman and Ray. And they're like, correct, ding ding ding, you got it. So in the other 2 boxes, there was a Norman wig, there was a Ray wig. And I was like, okay, are we gonna go out and cosplay? Because you already asked me to bring my cosplays. And they were like, even better, we're going to your first ever convention, which is this huge local comic convention here in Mexico. I'm Mexican, so... And I was so excited, to be honest. So we go over to the convention, we have a bunch of fun. A lot of people asked me for photos, I was so excited. So time passes, I start becoming bigger on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok. And then the years go by, and it's this year, 2024. And my mom had signed me up for this summer camp that was going to be happening in Canada. So I was already really excited, and I met this girl in 2023, online actually. Her name is Mika, and you might know her on Instagram as Vidas Cries. And I told her about it. I was like, hey, I'm going to be in Toronto, and it would be so cool to finally meet in person. So she was so excited, and she was like, oh, I live in Ottawa, but we should so do it. And I was like, I'll just come to Ottawa for you. Like, I don't care. And that's what we did. So I actually went because my mom bought tickets for this Canadian convention, which was my first convention outside of Mexico, so I was super excited. So I took 2 cosplays that I really wanted to, well, I had already done, but I really wanted to take to a convention again. One of them, Emma, because Emma was my girl. The second one was Uraraka from My Hero Academia, because I had just gotten this like costume blazer, not her UA blazer, you know? So we go to the convention. I have my performance video on my Instagram, so if you want to check that out, link in the description below. And we performed. It was so good. Everyone was super nice. Everyone wanted pictures. The photographers were seriously amazing. They took these beautiful shots of me, which I'm so thankful for. So thank you guys so much. And I met so many amazing people, so many amazing cosplayers that I had seen online. And they were like, oh my gosh, you look so cute. As like more as Emma, because Uraraka, I did get a lot of attention. Don't get me wrong. Like Uraraka, she was very popular. But Emma, like everyone was so excited to see me, and I was so excited to like take pictures with everyone and interact. It was like super fun, and I had such a wonderful time interacting with so many people that I had seen but never met, or I was meeting for the first time. And I also met, the first day of this convention, I met Cricket Lee, who's the voice actress for Mai in Avatar: The Last Airbender. She was insanely caring, and I had to, because I also heard that she's a therapist, and I like told her about my story with anxiety and depression, and had this like beautiful talk that really made my day. And I was like, thank you for inspiring me. I kind of want to be a voice actress. Like, your work on Avatar is like beautiful. Like, your voice is so unique and I love it. So it was like the most beautiful, heartwarming thing. Thank you so much, Cricket. I really appreciate it. I met so many people. It was really fun. So I was only in Toronto for a week, so I knew I had to like act quick to get to Mika. So I was texting Mika and I was like, where do you want to meet? And we had like organized this Demon Slayer collab, because if you have seen Mika's Instagram and my Instagram, there's one thing in particular that we both cosplay from, and that's Demon Slayer. For me, my favorite character is Inosuke Hashibira, my crazy boy. I love him to death. And Mika is obsessed with Tanjiro, and she always cosplays him, and she's amazing as Tanjiro. Like, her cosplay is like beyond words beautiful. It's like so nice. So we were like, we need to do our boys. Like, I need to do Inosuke, you have to do Tanjiro, and we're gonna meet and do this. So we meet up. It was so nice because she was calling me like, I'm lost, where are you? So we finally meet up. We get into our cosplays, we're doing our makeup, we're listening to music, I got her gifts, she got me gifts. It was like beautiful. It was amazing. And it was an amazing experience. And we go out to the mall to get lunch and just hang out in our cosplays, maybe film some content, who knows. And we were in this mall really close to where I was staying at a hotel. It was downtown Ottawa. Ottawa is beautiful, like, you have to go. It's really amazing. So we're in this mall. We have been there for like an hour now. And if you know in this way, he always has this gold head on his head. Either wearing it or on his head. And my Inosuke mask is really heavy. And I also have the wig on, my contacts, my eyelashes, everything on. I was kind of struggling. It was really hot that day, so I was kind of dying. The outfit as well is really hot, but from my waist up, I was pretty cool. But I had the fur, I had the knee-high socks, I had everything. I had the whole Inosuke mask. And Mika was in her cute, her full mask. So we were both struggling with these wigs, everything. We were struggling. So we got coffee, we got food, and I was grand old time. And we went to this photo booth. It was super fun. And then at the end of our day, we decided to go to a figurine store to look at the figurines and nerdy anime stuff. And there was this girl, her name is Anna. Suddenly, she turns to us and she was so excited. She had this ties in her shirt on. She was super excited to see like two other anime nerds dressed up like cosplay. Because I started cosplaying when I was her age.